Hi, hope you're having a great day. You're watching JFG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm going to be giving you some breaking news about Monsterverse show coming very, very soon from the Godzilla universe and the Kong universe and the Godzilla vs. Kong universe. So yeah, it's definitely very interesting. I'm going to give you all the info from where you can watch it, to the general story that they gave us, to why not on what streaming service and why not on other streaming services, and all that type of stuff. So it's going to be a really, really interesting video that I really hope you enjoy. It's going to be kind of short because we don't have that much info on it, but at least you get all the info that we have as of right now. So yeah. But before I get started, just make sure to like it. It would be very, very helpful. Also, subscribe for a lot of other content. I'm definitely going to be covering this show. I think it's a super interesting idea, so I'm definitely going to be covering it. And subscribe for a lot of other content. I'm covering Peacemaker, Book of Office, Ren Lois, anything that you're watching right now. I'm definitely covering. And lastly, make sure to tell me down in the comments what you think about these news. Do you think these are great news, bad news? I'm definitely curious. So tell me that down in the comments. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. After fans said they were calling out for continuing the Monsterverse earlier last year whenever Godzilla vs. Kong was a huge hit, and there was like a whole Twitter event about continuing the Monsterverse, they definitely are listening. We already found out that they're producing right now a movie of Son of Kong, which is definitely a very interesting idea, and now we know that they're going to have a Monsterverse show, which is pretty cool. It's going to be set in the same universe, like I said in my intro, of the Godzilla movies, of the recent Godzilla movies, and the Kong Skull Island movie, and the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. So that's really interesting and pretty cool to just get to explore this universe a lot more. And this is going to be a show. We don't have any idea about how much episodes there is or the budget, but you can expect the budget to be huge. And it will be streaming exclusively on Apple TV, which is crazy to me. I mean, on Apple TV, that is crazy. Apple TV really got themselves a juggernaut having this show on the streaming service, and they know that they need the help. So that's great for Apple TV. They're really getting a great big giant show that is definitely going to put them into the stream wars finally, which is super cool. So we got a general synopsis for this show, which is kind of like a general summary-ish, and that's what it says. Following the thunderous battle between Godzilla and the Titans that leveled San Francisco and the shocking reality that monsters are real, the series explores one family's journey to uncover its buried secrets and a legacy linking them to a secret organization known as Monarch, that was a summary, that was it. It's really short, but at least it gives us an idea of what the series is about. So first, I start out for the first thing that it says. This is between the battle of Godzilla and other Titans. So I would say at least expect flashbacks, at least especially in the first episode. If not like a whole new scene of a battle, probably from a different angle. Kind of like how Hawkeye did theirs with the Avengers battle, and then Kate Bishop, kind of like that. Just to drive in viewers. Viewers are definitely going to love to see Godzilla back again. It's going to trend in Twitter like crazy, saying, oh, look, Godzilla this and Godzilla that. So definitely expect something like that. And I think it's definitely going to drive viewers. And since they do mention Godzilla in their synopsis, they had to make it clear this is going to Godzilla. So that definitely happened. If not, Kong. One of the two is definitely going to show up. But I think it's Godzilla. But yeah, definitely expect that. I think it's going to be great. Continuing with the synopsis, it says that this comes after a shocking new revelation or reality that monsters are real. So this means that this is probably right after the events of the first Godzilla movie, not of the Godzilla vs. Kong or Godzilla King of Monsters, but after the first Godzilla movie, or at least that's probably what the story starts. I'm not saying that the whole thing is going to take place just after that one, and before the others. No, but I can definitely guarantee that it's going to take place. It's going to start taking place right after that movie, which I think is pretty cool, and that's why I think that the flashback that I'm talking about probably will be from Godzilla, the first movie, the one that came out in 2014. So yeah, that's an interesting fact. And it's gonna explore this one family to uncover the journey we're gonna follow the journey to uncover the buried secrets and legacy linking them to the secret organization known as Monarch, which was in the Godzilla movies and in the Kong Skull Island movie. So definitely we're gonna see that. And kind of disappeared in Godzilla vs. Kong, and I was like, I wonder what happened to that company, because it kind of went to Apex. So I was like, I guess it just shifted from Monarch to Apex. But no, we're back with Monarch. Maybe that's why they didn't want to do anything with it, because they already had this idea. They didn't want to mess it up. So it's pretty interesting, and I'm definitely curious what type of secrets they uncover. But I definitely do expect that we're going to see a lot of monsters, which I think would be super awesome. There better be a lot of monsters, because I need to see some Monsterverse fights for sure. So that's my hope. Just please. If I had to guess, maybe they have like a bunch of monsters covered up somewhere. I don't know, but please be monsters. Especially since it's not necessarily a Godzilla show or a Kong show. It has to have other monsters, right? I mean, I would guess. So I'm really hoping to see a lot of other monsters in this show. So yeah, that's basically the story breakdown. Now I'm gonna cover the kind of the business side. And the first thing that pops out, and I saw a lot of comments and everything talking about this, is why is this show not on HBO Max? Well, first of all, because Legendary owns the rights and not Warner Brothers. So that's the first thing. And second of all, it's probably because Legendary is still really mad at Warner Brothers for moving their movie Godzilla vs Kong to HBO Max. I mean, they really didn't want this move, and then they kept doing that with Dune. At least they allowed it with Godzilla vs Kong because they paid them. They paid them, I think it was like $250 million to put in HBO Max, so that was a huge payday for them. But then with Dune, they decided to not move it, and they didn't pay anything for it. And Legendary was really mad about the Dune thing. So I think this is definitely like a big, massive revenge against Warner Brothers, which I think is super, super interesting. And like, wow, this definitely hurts Warner Brothers. They're definitely mad and mad at not having it on HBO Max. So that's crazy. Also, it's also a huge loss for Netflix, which just today we got the announcements that they failed to meet expectations again, which caused a fall on their stock of 20%, which is crazy. On the shares, 20% fall, which is crazy. That's incredibly low, and that just shows that Netflix is definitely declining. I actually covered Netflix in one of my previous videos where they actually raised the price up. So when all the info on that, check it out. Everything is very interesting. I covered a lot of business into it, so check it out. But they raised the prices probably to deal with the failing to meet expectations, so that's really crazy. So yeah, this is definitely a big hit for both of these, and this definitely puts a new streaming service into the actual wars, with that being Apple TV. So far, I think the streaming services that are actually in the competition are Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max. Then you can maybe make a case for Crunchyroll, because it has all the anime stuff, and it definitely has subscribers from that. It's nowhere near as big as other ones, but at least it has a lot of subscribers for anime people. And then also maybe for Peacock, because it definitely has a good amount of subscribers. It has The Office in it. It's premiered movies like Boss Baby 2 and Halloween Kills in there, so you can make an argument for that as well. So those are the streaming services that I think right now are in the actual race. Obviously some way bigger than others, but I think with this, Apple TV can definitely get into the streaming wars, which I think it definitely needs it. So far I think it's only had one big show, that being Ted Lasso, or at least one super hit out breakout show, and I definitely think that this Monsterverse show is going to put it in the mainstream audience, which I think this streaming service definitely needs it. So that's great. Apple TV is finally getting a huge win. And so yeah, this is the breakdown of the news that was the new Monsterverse show, like I said in the Godzilla and Kong universe, which is super cool. And let's hope to see a lot of other big monster fights in there. Tell me your own thoughts about it down below. How do you feel about seeing big monsters and a monster thing kind of be in your small screen? I mean, I'm definitely curious. I know Godzilla Kong did huge money putting it in big screen theaters, even though it was available on HBO Max, because it's a thing that you want to experience in theaters. But how do you feel about it now that it's a show and you can go see it on theaters, but just in your phone or TV? I'm very curious to tell me that in the comments. And also, do you like the idea? I mean, it's gonna follow humans, which is something that it has been a big complaint about this whole franchise. So I'm very curious about that as well. So I'm definitely curious about to hear your thoughts about it. Do you think it's gonna be good? Do you think it's gonna be bad? I'm very curious to tell me that down in the comments. Also, make sure to leave a like if you find this video informative. I would definitely appreciate it. If you think I broke it down well and everything, then please leave a like. And lastly, subscribe for a lot of other content. Like I said, I'm covering all these other big shows. Boba Fett, Rand Lois, Peacemaker. I'm definitely covering the big movies and all type of stuff. So subscribe for all that great content. I think you will enjoy it. And also, if you're curious and you want to check out another video from me, you can check out my Moon Knight trailer reaction video, which just came out this past Monday, because obviously that's when the Moon Knight trailer came out. So check it out. I think you're going to enjoy that trailer reaction. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is James Entertainment, out.